to your November 2019 episode of Out of the Vault. If you are new to my channel, let me just say welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. And for all of you returning, I'm really hoping that you're excited to discuss Disney once again. And today we're going to be looking at the 10th Pixar film from 2009, which is probably one of the most beloved in the entire Pixar library, and that, of course, is Up, starring the greats Ed Asner and Christopher Plummer. So, what could I possibly say about Up that has not been said? This movie is probably the most brilliant Pixar film that Disney has ever given us, especially when you take a look at how this movie starts. This is a kid's movie, remember that, but when we get the opening scene of this young boy named Carl who just appreciates going on great adventures, even though he's practically afraid of everything, he meets one of the most outrageous little girls named Ellie, and they create a life together. And we see that life in the first 10 minutes of the film up until things that we really don't want to see. And it is just amazing to see that Pixar was able to go this route and make this beginning of this film as real as it possibly could. And even after that, when Carl has become an old man and he doesn't want to get rid of his house, he decides to take the skills that he has had throughout his life as a balloon salesman at the local zoo to tie all these balloons to his house and bring the house to Paradise Falls in South America to fulfill a young childhood dream that Ellie had long ago. Through this journey, he meets a young scout named Russell. He meets a gigantic tropical bird named Kevin, as well as a talking dog named Doug, and he is still trying to fulfill this dream, but at the same time, through all these distractions, he's starting to learn how to appreciate people, love people again, and of course, appreciate going on adventures, even if these adventures end up not being what they really are supposed to be at the end. This movie is filled with amazing drama, great true-to-life moments, and amazing fantasy moments, and also a great bunch of laughs are had. And the best part is, they give us this beautiful blend of realism and fantasy, even though we see some crazy things like big birds eating chocolate, dogs talking with crazy voice technology, a big epic journey, and a fight on a blimp. It's just amazing how we still see these true-to-life moments, especially through Carl. There are a whole bunch of things in this movie that I never even would imagine would even be offered to kids. There's a really interesting moment where Carl is talking to the little boy Russell, and he keeps mentioning this lady, and Carl says, "Stop talking about your mom like that," and he goes, "She's not my mom." That's something that we never saw in a Disney movie, let alone a kid's film for that matter. And it is just, without a doubt, one of the most heartfelt, one of the most emotional, and one of the most beautiful Pixar animated films we ever got. The animation itself is absolutely stunning, and this movie definitely got the accolades that it deserved, including an actual nomination for Best Picture of the Year, but even though it didn't win that award, it at least did win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, and rightfully so. I still say that if you have not seen Up, because I'll be surprised if you have not, you have no idea what you're missing, because this is, without a doubt, one of the most amazing animated films that you will ever see. I cannot praise this movie enough. I'm a proud owner of it. Seeing it again after the longest of times brought joy to my heart. I still remember when I showed this to my wife for the first time when we were dating. When she saw those first 10 minutes, she couldn't believe it, but she thought it was just absolutely beautiful. I'm giving Up a very strong 4 stars out of 4. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please leave your comments in the box below, and let's discuss Up. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys for the final episode of Out of the Vault for 2019. And I have a feeling you all know what we'll be talking about. I'll see you then. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.